very uneven on the side of guys who dated your sister. Those guys are really, really great so far. I mean, that head-on battle, really, really well done. They did have a slight height advantage, I would say. A really tiny height advantage, which did give them maybe a slightly bigger advantage when it came to aiming and going in for those attacks. But really, when it came down to it, it was just one-on-one fights for everybody, basically. And it just was down to, okay, who's best at one-on-one shooting here? So, pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
cray-cray.
Cray-cray, totally cray-cray. Because I wonder, I mean, I still am trying to sort of work what Sextus said into their strategy here.
Because you think he's lying, because they're badass.
Yeah, I mean, not lying. I wouldn't accuse him of that, but
he said not as experienced. He didn't say not as good.
Exactly, I guess. So this practice really paid off here.
Yeah, I mean, if they had to thank their wives, they've been practicing a lot. I'm just saying, like.
I mean, yeah. If you
have to actually thank your wife on stream, then you probably practice maybe a bit too much.
Yeah, if that's the first thing that came to your mind, like, yeah, I should probably.
I probably should thank my wife because she's gonna kill me.
Well, wives of guys who dated our sisters really paid off there.
Wait,
so
that's sisters. Thanks, sisters.
For letting your husbands train
pretty weird, but
so much that they are absolutely demolishing here.
Yeah, I mean, if ever we're going to see a team take out Pixels Praetorians, this might be the moment. Honestly, these guys really, really good. I mean, I said off screen before this match, I said, this is cool, but Pixel's still going to win, and it's going to be 3-2. So they got to win quite a few games to prove me right here, and
2 in a row now.
I'm feeling a little bit sheepish, because I mean, honestly, at this point, it could easily go to guys who dated your sister.
Yeah, I mean,
really.
And that's great. Not that, you know, I mean, because
that's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really great, because we see new teams challenging the current sort of reigning champion. That's always, you know, you can try to be.
It would be boring if they win literally everything.
But you can try to be impartial here, but you can't help but root for the underdog.
I'm English. We're like born underdogs.
Really?
And we hardly ever win anything.
Exactly, because that's what I mean. I mean, the underdog is the one that
really good at comes
out of nowhere and wins.
No, the underdog can
come out of nowhere and be second.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean,
the underdog's just the one you don't expect to win. If they don't win, then they're still the underdog.
I guess.
That's why English are always the underdog, because we've never won. We're very good at almost winning things.
Almost winning.
Yeah.
Well, you were really good at planes. I mean, in real life, not playing planes. We'll see, actually. Maybe teams from the UK.
I don't know. You never know.
So.
But hey, teams from Czech Republic.
Yeah, pretty strong here.
Who knew it?
There we go. And teams are getting into the rooms, and the games will probably start right away.
That's starting in 10. Yeah, that's starting in 10. So game is going to get underway. Looks like the teams are picking exactly the same planes this time round. Switcheroo yet again. Oxy will be following Pixels Praetorians this time round. It's going to be an interesting one, because Pixels Praetorians need to win this to keep in this round of the best of 5.
They still have one round they can lose, and then another chance to come back.
Yeah, I mean, basically just switches the brackets round. So what it will actually do is mean that if Guys Who Dated Your Sister win this bracket, then Pixels Praetorians will basically get a second chance, and this time round they will not have to pick first either. But as they're all playing BF-110s, that's hardly
a change. Yes,
right now.
That's actually what I was trying to sort of think about. Could it be that Guys Who Dated Your Sister are able to so effectively... Oh wow, that's beautiful here. Everyone flying upside down. Could this be a strategy for optimal climbing efficiency?
I don't know if that actually does make it better or not, to be honest. I think maybe it's just because they like showing off, but
so
we shall see.
What I was going to say, I wonder if Guys Who Dated Your Sister are able to challenge Pixels Praetorians here so well because it is the BF-110Bs, and because everyone is playing heavy planes. And again,
this is going to be interesting
again, Guys Who Dated Your Sister in perfect form.
Pixels Praetorians are in some serious trouble.
Yeah,
because they're in a really weird situation. Look at that shredding! Oh my word.
So, okay, we see Extins here probably going to take LC Mano, but already 3 planes taken out. Extins manages to take one. is actually one of the lower planes in terms of HP here, and gets taken down even lower. He is against 2 enemies. We know him as a great pilot, but right now he's in real trouble. Steel James pulling away to put a bit of distance and give himself some aiming room here.
The one thing I would say, obviously, is Extins is an absolute master at this plane. If anyone can do this, he can. And look, he's already evading amazingly, spiraling down to get to his own defenses, which is a great idea. And that, so far, hasn't even taken a single piece of damage. Absolutely pulling away like an absolute beast there. Very nicely dodging Sleer, who's done a great amount of damage, but now Extins is really hugging the ground. And the problem here now is it's going to be very tough for him to come back on that one, and he is coming in for an attack, but that is going to be very close, and a great kill by Extins there.
Great, really nice comeback here. But right now he does have Steel James, and it seems he's going to pull in behind him. Steel James miscalculated that turn, but it seems Extins cannot maintain that.
No, he is just trying to get a bit of speed up, I think, to actually get up. He's going to go for an attack from underneath Steel James. Steel James doing a very good job, just getting as high as he can, like scaling up very, very quickly. And Extins, as I said before, this guy is an absolute master at the BF-110. But Steel James now getting a great turn on him, actually coming back down perfectly onto the back of Extins. This is going to be very, very tough for him.
Yeah, so I'm going to zoom in on Extins. He still has the bombs. There might be a sneaky tactic he has up here. If he survives this, he did survive this, he might try to drop a bomb.
Still James so close to the ground, he just misses the ground on that one. He put everything into that attack. Sorry to interrupt there.
Well, I mean, that was a great attack, and Extins just pulling away as you do, you know. Flaming here with those bombs on. He might actually, because he's flying towards an enemy warehouse, an enemy ground target, he might try to take the ground target and then try and bait Steel James into following him. Actually, while I would like to see a comeback and Extins doing a great job again, I hope Steel James doesn't sort of fall for the trick.
Yeah, but this is going to be so tough, I think. I mean, Steel James is at almost full health against Extins, who is on 20 health.
Yes, he just injured himself a bit with that bomb. Yeah, but like we said, tough. I mean, right now he can keep hiding. Wow.
This is going to be very interesting, as Steel James, he does know it. He's coming right up on top of him. That is going to be very close, but actually Steel James does see it.
Wow.
And
instant reaction.
Very, very well done. Steel James showing that he is a very skillful player, and that means that this is going to go to a final tiebreaker game. Well, tiebreaker.
Another round.
Yes. Guys, what's going to happen now is, because obviously Pixels Praetorians have not lost any rounds in this tournament so far, they get a second chance at taking this.
Because this is a double elimination.
Yeah. So what happens now is they switch around. This time round, Sextus will be making the rooms. I'm just going to double check that he knows that.
Yes, and Pixels Praetorians...
He says he isn't supposed to have the bombs on his plane. It was a bug.
Oh.
Interesting.
That is unfortunate. But actually, they almost, saved the game for him there.
Yeah. It is true, but then it might have been a problem at the start that actually caused that. But we will see. So these guys now are going to have to go back to repick. I think they are going to be leaving the room. Hopefully they both have familiarized themselves with the rules. So this time around, Sextus will be making the room and making the first pick of planes. So it's going to be very interesting to see if they make some different strategy because of this switch around. But it's going to be, I think we're going to see a lot more BF-110s. But are we on a different map as well?
No, actually we will be... what? Let me just actually check. No, we will be staying on the same map, so National Park.
Still going to be National Park.
Since, we don't really know if this round would happen or not. If Pixels Praetorians won here, it would not happen. But, well, I mean, awesomely played by Guys Who Dated Your Sister. So this will be another best of 5 on National Park again. So I believe we can go to a really quick break. Make sure we
need to quickly, get the players up to scratch. They might not have realized this because we've never had this happen in the brackets before. So.
Okay.
We will see you briefly. We're going to quickly set that up. Catch you guys in a few minutes. And we are back.
for the final time.
We hope you have meditated upon this epic, I don't know.
Epic matches that we've had and
Matches.
prepared your brain to be blown again.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dudes,
Dudes,
everyone,
dudettes,
dudettes,
everyone,
sisters of people who've been dated by these
brothers,
people.
guys,
Brothers of sisters
and
who've been dated by these people.
sisters of Pixels Praetorians and
Who-
other
who
Praetorians.
Potentially are gonna be dated. that's just wrong. Yeah. So far, these games have just been the best planes games I've basically ever seen.
I mean,
They're only using one plane, but whatever. you know,
exactly. I
who
mean,
cares?
interestingly enough, in the final rounds of the tournament, planes switched from the new BF-110 C.
that everyone was going, it's overpowered,
6.
to the plane that everyone's like, we know this is badass.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, a sort of new team, the sort of underdog for us here, definitely, taking on the current reigning champions, who, if I'm not mistaken, have won all the current, all the Silverwing tournaments up till now. In the Silverwing 4x4, Guys Who Dated Your Sister, getting to the finals, being dropped into the lower bracket by Zero Wing,
Who they then demolished
coming
to
back,
come back into the
coming
bracket.
back, beating Zero Wing, getting into the finals, and now beating Pixels Praetorians in the first round of the finals. Since this is double elimination, Pixels Praetorians had
Yeah,
an
I was-
unbroken series of wins up till now.
They get the second chance,
They get
just
the second
like
chance.
everybody else did.
Yes.
That's the important thing. Everyone got a second chance.
So
including
interestingly
the
enough,
winners.
yes.
But it's
right
funny,
now,
I was talking to Sextus and he was like, look, whilst I'm not happy with this, I'm making the room now. I was like, just to make sure you know you've got to play another best of 5. He was like, yes, I know. And I'm not happy with it. But yeah, so far, I mean, we've really seen one of the biggest upsets we've ever seen in pretty much any wargaming tournament. I mean, we've never seen a team that is basically undefeated get beaten 3-1
that is true.
with some pretty hefty strategies.
I guess in tanks we've never seen a team that's so
dominating.
dominating.
Yeah. In tanks, there's maybe 20 or 30 teams that could win a tournament. I mean, there's a lot of teams, admittedly. But in warplanes, the dominating team or clan have been Death from Above, and the dominating team of that clan has been Pixels Praetorians, or before that, Team Red Tails, which is what they were. Now are going to be defending their title against the new pretenders, the potentially new kings of beta tournament, at least of tier 4
Aces.
beta tournaments, the new aces, which are the guys who dated your sister. Just saying.
Yes.
Um,
So currently both teams at the same amount of wins and losses,
Yes.
I believe, the same
Yeah.
amount of matches played, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
So it's going to be
And-
very interesting, but it's actually, this is going to be psychologically so tough. I mean, it must have already been so stressful for the guys from Guys Who Dated Your Sister, because they already had to play against basically
Let's
the best
go.
team in the world and beat them 3 games out of a best of 5. They now have to come back, do it again. They have to win at least 3 more games to actually take these guys on. It's going to be so stressful for them right now. Whereas Pixels Praetorians, yes, they want to keep their undefeated victories. Yes, they want to be the new, they want to hold their title the entire time that these tournaments are going on. But they're probably a lot more relaxed when it comes to how their team is playing. And we will see, because at the moment we are following the new pretenders, the new aces, that could be Guys Who Dated Your Sister. And
we see
again,
them
their
flank
strategies
straight
are
up.
super strong, and already we are seeing detection from the planes. This time around, Pixels Praetorians, will they be ready for it?
It seems so. It seems this time actually Pixels Praetorians taking the.
Oh, and a perfect first kill and second kill there. Pixels Praetorians asserting their dominance now. Sleer actually down already, so Extins and Chasey the only 2 left, and it's looking bad for them right now. Chasey yet again taking very, very low, and Pixels getting that turned on them very quickly right there.
So it seems it did get into this turning battle. Extins doing a great job here, not getting shot at, dodging all of those planes and dishing out some damage.
Yeah,
it
this
seems
time
Sexus
round.
manages to get a few hits.
Yeah,
on
this
them.
time round when it gets to the turn, but Chasey goes down. And was going to say this time round, getting to the turning battle, Pixels Praetorians utilising that sort of superior knowledge of the game to look it into this one. But actually, Sextus getting absolutely pummeled. But Extins down, first game going cleanly.
Victory is
Cleanly.
ours.
Going
Again.
not cleanly because Slayer's dead, but going quickly to the guys from Guys Who Dated Your Sister. Really, I think
Wow.
I really think Pixels Praetorians need to do something different right now. I mean, in this straight up BF 110 battle that is going on right now, Pixels Praetorians are really losing out in almost every area. Even on the one-on-one battles, they're losing out on this one. I think they need to try something different.
I wonder though. I mean, it is. I mean, it is usually a good idea to, whip out a new strategy when you're losing. But the thing is,
if you're losing, they've just lost 4 games in a row
yeah,
with this strategy.
yeah,
At
that's
this
the third game in a row, I think.
Third game in a row, yes, you're right. With this strategy, and no, 4.
No,
4.
wait, they won the first
4
game.
games
Exactly,
in a row.
true.
And the first game they almost lost to it as well. At this point, they might want to start thinking, right, okay, what would we do against this? Well, what should we do? Should we take a full fighter lineup? Because, and I'll tell you why it's important. I'll tell you why.
Pro
right
tips
now.
from Bob, coming right up.
I think if they took a full fighter lineup, then the guys who dated your sister, I mean, they're clearly a tactical team. They're tactical. I think if they took a full fighter lineup, they will win the first game, guaranteed. Because with the fighters, you stay low, you get behind them, you pull up on it, you know what they're going to do. They've done it every single game so far. They have flown either across the middle in an angled upward direction the whole time, or to the side in an angled upward direction in a big swooping arc. If you're playing all fighters, you can hope that they don't have a strategy for that. However, these guys have some serious strategy,
Yeah, I mean,
so they might have a strategy for that. But I would go for it just to try and say, okay, so on a head-on, we're losing every time. Even if maybe we're better than they are in a raw skill, right now, psychologically, we're down. We need to make a change to do something new. But looks like the plane picks are going to be exactly the same this time around, so we shall see.
it does seem like it. I mean, maybe they're still strategizing and just staying here like that before switching.
It's possible, but normally
switching on
you
any
see them
planes.
all jumping to the middle. I'm getting a message from Sextus, starting in 20 seconds.
Okay, there we go.
They are going to be picking the same lineups yet
No
again.
changes
all
required.
the BF-110B. I'm not sure it's the best choice for Pixels. If they actually lose this one, they're only 1 game away from losing this tournament itself, and that's going to be
being
really
second.
tough for them.
You know,
Second's the first loser, Oxy.
the last loser, I guess. But okay, I stand corrected. Sort of.
Okay, the last loser, whatever. It's still a loser.
That's harsh. Either way,
It's all harsh in competition, man.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they're shooting each other out of the sky here.
With planes. No, but yeah, I mean, a team like Pixels Praetorians, they're not going to be happy with second place. I'm sorry, but they're one of those teams. They want to be the top. They want to be the top dogs, and they are not going to be happy whatsoever with second place. I'm certain about that. I mean, I'm sure they're not going to be devastated because they're nice guys, but they're also not going to be very happy right now because they want to actually win this. One thing Extints actually did say to me before this game started was that actually there's a bug in the game or something with the beta right now where if you switch your pilot out, which he did, and I will shut up
Your
because
bombs come
already
back.
the game
Yeah.
has started, but
But
your
it's
bombs come back, so it did
again,
put
so
him at
it seems
disadvantage.
this time Pixels Praetorians managed to sort of level out and group up, but again we're going into this head-to-head battle. Sextus again managing
Chasey
to stay
absolutely
alive,
slaughtered
but
there,
just for a second longer.
Yeah, Sextus looking bad, but there we go. Stabu actually down again, yet again, and they're pulling. Look how fast they move onto the enemy plane, and there we go. Just missing, but they are just missing each other now. And actually, it's looking fairly a bit better for Pixels Praetorians right now, as they have still got a lot of health. But it is looking very, very grim for Shabnelli now, who is getting a huge amount of damage on him.
Extents, yes.
Sorry,
So
Extents,
Shabnelli was
very sorry.
pulling away. I was actually looking in front of him because I thought he's already targeted one of the enemies, but right now he makes a too tight of a turn and unfortunately does not manage to catch anyone out, and he is diving for his life right now.
Interestingly enough, though, it looks like actually Shabnelli coming up there and off. Extints, I thought he was going to get that one, but he came straight up underneath Sleer, who actually took him out very, very quickly. And now it is just Shrapnelli against 3 of the enemy team. It's not looking good for him, but he is at full health, so he could still do something with this.
He's trying to use the clouds for cover here, I believe, but unfortunately the enemy has a great idea of where he is. So right now it seems...
Actually, they don't see him. Okay, now they see him.
So it seems that they are deciding to maintain the altitude with 2 planes and just send one after another.
The thing is, they don't even need to send the plane down right now. If I was intelligent, if I was them right now, I would just be holding up, because look at that superiority counter.
That
It
is true.
ticking down pretty damn fast.
And unfortunately for Sharpnelli, he does not have any bombs on board.
Yeah, here we go. These guys are just stalling now. They're just staying up there, and Sharpnelli knows it. He is going for those ground targets as fast as he can. But it's going to be very, very tough for him to take them out as quickly as he is, because that plane, without any bombs, whilst it does have a lot of damage, is going to take a while to shoot those down. And all we need to do now is wait and wait and wait. And then we have 53%. Even if he takes a ground target out right now, it's not going to reset that counter, so it's going to be very tough for him.
Yes, I believe he will take the counter down. It took it down by 50%.
8, that's not bad. And he actually only needs one more target to level out, so this is a good move by Sharpnelli. He's doing the right thing, but they are actually slowly converging onto him down there now. And it looks like Steel James might be the first to come into the battle.
Yes, Sharpnelli still doesn't see them. They are in the clouds above him. There we go, and Steel James appears only 1,200 meters
Like
away from
the
him.
Grim Reaper
Oh,
above
yes.
him there, coming down onto him.
A hail of
Sharpnelli
bullets.
doing a good job of dodging them, actually.
But now he exposes the sort of the side of his plane and almost baits Steel James, but Steel James decided again to maintain the altitude advantage using his superior speed.
But
and
here comes the next one now. Sleer again coming down. These guys coming down systematically onto him there, out of the skies, keeping one to spot in. And there we go. Sleer coming down, doing a bit more damage. Actually, Sharpnelli doing a good job at avoiding that one quite well. But there is still a plane missing. And Steel James now coming in again. And these guys just absolutely destroying these guys with such superior tactics right there.
Yes, guys who dated your sister, I must say, I mean, really well played. They decided, you know, they don't want to take any chances, and that's actually something that you would see if you looked into the tips that are mentioned before when the game is
Just
loading.
says, don't take any chances.
No, it says do not engage a plane with a single plane with more of yours, so 2 or especially 3 planes, because the chance of collision is pretty high. I mean, of course, these guys are coordinated, but you never know. I mean, someone tries to finish off the enemy, and all 3 of you collide, and you lose or draw a game.
Yeah, and as
definitely
you
wouldn't want
said,
that.
it was so well done that they were able to just keep him spotted, and they were just sending plane